Oh my gosh. Lips are dry. Can't go on with crusty lips. Hey beauties, it's Nikia here with a holiday makeup glam video for y'all. I am about to slay the season. Did y'all catch that pun? Slay, okay? Anywho, I'm about to go from drab to fab, from nay to slay, from ooh-wee to bougie, from dry and crusty to glitzy and glammy. But I make no sense. Anywho, before we get into this though, can y'all just go ahead and do me a favor? Just go ahead and subscribe. You're not doing anything but watching this video, and the subscribe button is right under there. Go ahead and click it and click that bell notification button right next to it so you never miss when I post. I'm waiting for y'all to subscribe before I continue. This video is not going to continue until you press the subscribe button. Oh, okay. You must have pressed it because we can continue. Let's get into this look. I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics Mattifying Face Primer because we all know that your girl needs a matte primer. Alright, so while that sits, we're going to get these eyebrows on because, let me bring y'all in. And I'm just using a pencil that I bought from Walmart. It is from Wet n Wild and the color is Simma Brown now. I think it costs like 99 cents. Alright, I'm using a different product for my concealer. I am using the black Opal foundation stick in the color Truly Topaz because I just wanted to be a little bit extra tonight. But I'm applying it the same way that I do my liquid concealer. And then I'm putting the extra on my lid. And this also gives me like a more precise line than the liquid. So I'm going to be using my black Radiance foundations. I'm going to use two to mix them because I just like the way they mix. Mocha Honey and Cinnamon. Mocha Honey is not my shade. The undertones in Mocha Honey are like pink, maybe a little bit neutral as well, so it's not perfect. And I'm putting on a lot of foundation because I want to have on a lot of foundation. Cinnamon gives me some of that redness, and I'm going to use my concealer to bring back the yellow tones. Alright, I'm going to go back to Truly Topaz and I'm going to do a full concealer situation. We're even going to do a little bit right there underneath the cheeks. And then I'm also going to contour, and I'm using Mocha. I like to contour my cheeks like right on my cheekbones. But yeah, right on your cheeks gives you a little bit more of a snatch. Alright, I'm going to use my wet beauty sponge to blend out my contour and my highlight. I just feel like a sponge is better with creamy stick foundations. A damp sponge too. If you don't look like a warrior when you're doing your makeup, you ain't doing it right. So I'm using the butt of the blender to get the contour, and then that tapered in to get the highlight. I think a damp sponge is just so much better because you can really just press it into the skin. All right, now we're going to set that all in place, the highlighted areas, with my black Radiance loose setting powder in the color Banana. And we're setting all those areas of the face that we highlighted. All right, there is one area of the face that I'm going to bake. And it's right here where we put that highlight underneath the cheekbone just to really carve it out. So that's gonna give you like that really snatched look. So those areas where I'm not baking, just gonna take a powder brush and just dust off the excess. But I'm putting some extra powder under my eyes to catch any fallout from my look, because I said this is holiday glam, so you know we gotta use some glitter, honey, and some shimmer and some sparkle. Now let's get into these eyes. All right, so I'm going to put on a thicker concealer. It's gonna act as my eye primer. It gives it a nice sticky base. Now I'm going to go into my favorite palette, the It's My Ray Ray palette. I'm going to get a blending brush. I'm using Spice to add some warmth of color to my lid, and then I'm using Control to add some depth. Now I'm going to use this L'Oreal Matte Shadow Duo, using that yellow color, which I'm just patting onto my lid to get the color payoff that I want, and not spreading it out, but just patting it in the areas that I want it to be in. Then I'm using this Gilded Metallic Shadow Duo. This black is matte, but it has some gold flecks, and I'm just patting that onto the outer V and then sweeping it up into my crease, not really blending it too much with that yellow. And then I'm going to use Black Beauty from the It's My Ray Ray palette to go right over that first black color, just to add a little more depth and intensity to make it just a little more dramatic. And now I'm using this metallic shadow duo called Electrified, and I'm using that silver tone in there, but this is not a straight silver. But I'm just using this detail brush to sweep it up into my crease to meet that black, so it's kind of encasing the yellow. And I'm using it in my inner tear duct and on my lower lash line. And then going back to add some more of that yellow that may have been lost when adding my other colors. And clearly I'm feeling it. Alright, now I'm just going to powder the rest of my face with my face powder from BH Cosmetics. Contouring using my Black Radiance contour palette in medium to dark. Just going over those places where I contoured. So this is technically bronzing. So adding some warmth back to where I added definition to my face. And then just doing a little bit on the nose with this fluffy blending brush. Then I'm going to use the highlighter from this Black Radiance contour palette just as a base for my highlight, because I said this is ultra glam, so I am going to kick it up a notch. And yet again, feeling myself. Alright, I'm going to take this matte black that was in the Striking Shadow Duo, and I'm going to use a detail brush and apply that color to my lower lash line. And I'm going to connect it to the color on the lid. And then I'm going to use the same detail brush and use that gold color from Gilded to go right under that black. Just to add a little more sparkle, shine, and glam. Just to be extra, because why not? Now I'm using my BH Cosmetics liquid liner pen to give me a wing. And of course, mascara, even though I'm going to add falsies, but you know, we need the drama. And this is the mascara from Avon. And you have to work those bottom lashes as well. And then I'm going to use Bravado, or is this Valentine? I think I use a mix of Bravado and Valentine on my cheeks, because I love a berry blush. And then I'm going to use this highlighter here from the It's My Ray Ray palette. It's a little bit iridescent, so I thought that would go good with the look since I'm using silver and gold. And these are Boulevard Lash Company lashes in 5th Avenue. So I'm just prepping those, letting the glue set while I finish up my face. This is a lip liner pen from Milan. It's called Black Magic, and this is the black and pink side. It has 2 sides to it. So it looks very black, but it's actually purpley. And then I'm using this Wild Cherry NK liner pencil to go inside of that. So trying to create that ombre effect lip. And I have 2 Lippie sticks from Colourpop. The first one is Poison, and then the other one is Bichette, and they're both matte. So I just layered these and blended these together with each other and with the liner to get that deep ombre look. And now it's lash time. Lash fail. Oh, my lashes were giving me trouble. I guess it's because I had to get somewhere very quickly and they wanted to act up. But these lashes are everything. All right, beauties, here is the finished look. This is ultra super holiday glam for your life, okay? This is not for the faint of heart. But you could tone it down a little, not do so much on the face and not make the crease so intense. But I like the mix of this silver in the tear duct and going onto the lid, but it's not like a true silver. It has some little purple tones in it. I like the added gold underneath here, that pop of yellow. So it's a different type of holiday look, not the typical silver and black smoky eye, you know, that most people tend to have. But that is the finished look. I like it. I'm trying to hurry up because we're late to where we need to be. But that's it, beauties. Thank you so much for watching. But before you go, I want you to go down below and click that subscribe button, and right next to that, click that bell notification button so that you never miss when I post. Like I always say, it's free, it's easy, and it's fun. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.